The next time you order fast food, you might as well be asking for a side of liver damage. That's right, that greasy fast food that tastes so good is actually destroying your liver. Studies have shown that eating fast food can cause fat to build up in your liver and even cause irresistible damage. But before we get into that, let's talk about why liver damage is so bad. Your liver is responsible for processing nutrient-rich blood from your stomach and intestines. It's also important for drug metabolism, as it breaks down drugs into forms that can be more easily used by the rest of your body. In other words, your liver is literally needed for your survival. However, certain habits can cause repeated damage to your liver and result in scarring, which is known as cirrhosis. Cirrhosis is an incurable disease that can lead to life-threatening conditions like liver failure and liver cancer, which only has a 5-year survival rate of 20%. What's worse is that symptoms of liver damage sometimes don't show up until later, at which point it's too late to reverse that damage. But there's hope. Today I'm going to share 4 habits that you might have that are secretly destroying your liver and help you take control of them today. Before I dive in, take a moment to think of someone who could be helped by this video, then share it with them right now. Okay, let's get back to that fast food. If you can do one thing for your liver, I want you to stop eating fast food. Most people know that fast food isn't exactly good for you, but one recent study actually qualified just how bad it can be. This study, published in Clinical Gastroenterology and Hepatology, looked at the diets and fatty liver measurements for close to 4,000 adults. What they found was that eating 20% or more of daily calories from fast food can significantly increase your risk of developing non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, or NAFLD for short. And the researchers found that the risk of developing NAFLD was even higher among those with obesity or diabetes. Why is this a problem? Well, NAFLD can be a serious condition if it's allowed to progress. About 30% of people with this condition will develop liver scarring, and 20% of those will develop end-stage cirrhosis, which can lead to death. In other words, NAFLD is bad, very bad, and your fast food habits put you at significantly higher risk of developing it. Number 2, stress. Stress is linked to a variety of health conditions: diabetes, obesity, heart disease, high blood pressure, and it can also damage your liver. That's right, if you're experiencing high amounts of stress in your life and not properly managing it, you might be harming your liver. Several studies have shown a positive link between stress and liver damage. One study, for instance, found that stress can cause liver cell death and, as a result, exacerbate liver disease. Another way in which stress can negatively impact your liver has to do with the brain-gut connection. Stress can hinder blood flow in the area of your brain that controls your liver, which can then lead to liver disease. So, whether it's through meditation, exercise, or just taking more time for deep breathing, managing your stress levels is a crucial component of preventing liver disease. Number 3, too much vitamin A. When learning about the health benefits of a particular nutrient, you may be tempted to up your dosage of that nutrient to try to reap more of the benefits. But too much of any good thing can be a bad thing, and that's certainly the case with vitamin A. While vitamin A is great in proper doses and has been shown to protect against night blindness, support immune health, and even potentially reduce your risk of developing certain types of cancer, if you have too much of it, it can be toxic. Vitamin A in excess has been shown to cause symptoms like muscle aches, trouble with coordination, blurred vision, nausea, and even lead to birth defects if taken in excess by pregnant women. Too much also has a negative effect on your liver. That's because excess vitamin A accumulates in a type of liver cells called stellate cells, leading to their activation. Under normal circumstances, when these cells are activated, they can help the liver heal from damage. But when they're hyperstimulated by excess vitamin A, this can cause scar tissue to form and over time can lead to cirrhosis. So, should you swear off carrots completely? Definitely not. Most people who suffer from vitamin A toxicity develop this through supplements, not from eating too much vitamin A-rich food. So, simply monitor your supplement intake and check in with your doctor if you're not sure about proper dosage. Number 4, excessive drinking. Most of you know that drinking too much is bad for your liver. That probably doesn't come as a surprise. But do you know just how bad it is? You might assume that a couple of beers while you're unwinding in front of the TV or a glass of wine or two with dinner can't really hurt you, right? Well, not exactly. According to one study, published in the journal Nature Reviews Disease Primers, it's estimated that 90% of people who regularly drink more than 4 drinks per day will develop alcohol-related fatty liver disease. And according to the Liver Foundation, between 10 to 20% of heavy drinkers, which the CDC defines as 8 drinks or more per week for women and 15 drinks or more per week for men, will develop cirrhosis. The news is even worse for those who already have non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. For these people, any amount of alcohol can accelerate the progression of liver disease. The point is, merely 1 drink every day if you're a woman, or 2 drinks every day if you're a man, can potentially cause irreversible liver damage. If you enjoyed this, please consider subscribing as we continue to make content to help you live longer, happier, healthier lives.